Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper. And you guys, I often get asked as a beginning stamper, what should I buy? So Stampin' Up! Has made it great. If you are beginning and you're not real sure, they have this Notes of Kindness card kit. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what I would buy if it was my first time ever stamping. So first of all, the Notes of Kindness card kit. And then I myself would buy a pair of nice paper snips. And we're going to go ahead and open this guy up. And see what all is in the entire kit. And I love that it can just be put away in this nice little box. So you have everything that you need right here. You could take it along with you if you'd like. So everything that comes in here, you've got your basic black ink spot. So you've got that. You've got a stamp set here, and this one says thanks, you're so kind, thank you. It's got these little like cross hatches here. We've got a little leaf and then just some decor there. Okay, so you've got your ink, you've got your stamps, and then let's open this guy up and see what all is in here. And so you also get your block. Straight away you get one of these nice acrylic blocks. Okay, so you can put your inks, your stamps right on there. What else is in here? We've got some Stampin' Dimensionals. So you've got your adhesive of sorts. It looks like there is some twine here in a copper color. We've got some little pearls. These look like they're little stickers that say thank you, merci, and danke. We've got plenty of these. You also are going to get, what else do we have here? You also get your envelopes. How pretty are these envelopes? And then they are decorated on the inside as well. Really, really pretty. So we've got those. And how many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So you're going to have enough supplies here to make at least 20 cards there. And then we've got some really pretty flowers, some little leaves there. It looks like these are all the same. So we've got those. We have the note cards itself. And it looks like they're different. Yep. So we've got some with little leaves here. We've got some others with tree branches and leaves here. And then we've got some with this watercolor pastel. So you've got 3 different types of cards as well. So how many of these do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So did I miss something? There's 5. You got 10. Okay, you've got 15. We still have 20 envelopes, so I'm thinking there's still enough to make more, but we'll see. You also have some of these great little, oh, these are stickers. with that same, what are they called? Stripes there. And then here you've got those little cross hatches. Here we go. Here's the other cards. These are just striped here. So we've got 15 card bases. Then we have some more striped. These are all stickers. They are making everything so easy for you. And then we have some more crosshatch little pieces there. We've got some already cut out squares that have the stitching. We've got the rectangles with the stitching. And then we've got more rectangles here. And you can just go crazy and make all the different cards that you want. There are instructions here in case you'd like to make one on your own, or in case you'd like to make one exactly as is, or you can go ahead and make one on your own. So we've got everything here, and let's go ahead and make it. Now this is what you could buy, and I believe the cost is, what is the cost? It was either $27 or $35, I'm not real sure. But then you could throw in a pair of scissors. You may want to add some snail adhesive. This is for beginning stampers, what I would suggest. I absolutely love the pickup tool. So I would grab one of those and then a bone folder. With all of this, first of all, with just the kit you could get started. But with all of this, you're good to go. You should be able to just craft until your heart's content with that. Plus, when you get this, you'll meet that $50 threshold during celebration. So if you purchase this all until March 31st, including some of this other stuff that comes out to $50 before taxes and before shipping, you'll be able to get some free stuff. You can get this free guy there, or you can invest in another stamp set, because I'll tell you what, some of these stamp sets can be used so beautifully here. So let's go ahead and see. I mean, wouldn't this be great? This Home to Roost or this By the Bay would be really pretty with these different cards. This little guy, I love him. This lovely lattice would be very pretty. And then this Part of My Story, this is going to get you a variety of cards, not just thank you. So, I don't know. Now might be the time for you to go ahead and try your hand at stamping. I would love to go ahead and have you guys purchase one of these and stamp along with me. So I'm going to put the link down below. But for right now, let's go ahead and just make a quick card using this stamp set. And we'll do it just as the directions say. So I'm just going to act as if I'm a completely beginning stamper, so I will not be using this stuff here, but I will show you where I would use it. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we're going to choose what card we want to make. And I think I want to do some stamping, so I'm going to do this You're So Kind. So we're going to choose that, this one here, this card base. So if I'm choosing this card base, I want to make sure to choose one of these square stitched frames. And then I'm also going to be using this piece here. There we go. And I'm going to be using one of these here. So let's go ahead and look and see what we're going to do here. And then of course we're going to have an envelope. So we are going to take our stamp here, and this is a photopolymer stamp here. You're just going to stick it right on there, and it's going to stick very nicely. And then you're going to take your basic black. Now grab your scissors, and you want to just open this right here along that score line. And the same on this side. Just right along that score line. And so now you'll be able to just open that right up and add that black ink on here. I wasn't planning on stamping, so I don't have my paper underneath, but I like to stamp with paper underneath. Okay, so we've got this and this little guy, and you're going to be able to see right through it. And I can see that there's a little bit of space there that still needs some more ink. And that looks really good there. Okay. And we're just going to take this, and you can see exactly where you're at within that square because it is see-through. You just hold it down, kind of press along, but don't rock it, okay? Just push it straight down. And then if it sticks, you just pull it right off. I let it dry too quickly, it looks like. So this is what I'm going to do. When you have an issue and you're a brand new stamper, you're going to have this happen. Just flip it right over. So let's go through this again. It is nice and fresh. We're going to see where we're at and stamp right down on it. There we go, much better. So that is why I like to use the Stamparatus, because when you have an issue like that, you just re-ink and put it right back on there. So another item as a beginning stamper, you can just use some baby wipes to clean your stamps. That's what I do. But I also use, when I'm using multiples, I also use the chamois, and that will clean it as well. So you'll want that as you decide you're going to be using this more. So we're just going to clean this guy right off. Don't worry about the ink dyeing that. It's okay. It's not a problem at all. So I'm just going to clean this right off. That way when you use another color later down the line, after you buy different colors, you're not going to muddle your two colors together. So we've got that, and I'm going to just put this straight away, because when you are stamping, it's very easy to get things lost. So we're just going to stick that right back there, and then we know exactly what stamp that is. Excuse me. Okay, so we've got that stamped. We've got this guy, and all you're going to do is fold it. So you see that popped up like that? That is why I suggest having a bone folder. So I would use a bone folder at this point. But since we're brand new stampers, I'm going to pretend I didn't have a bone folder. And I'm just going to push it down as hard as I could. And the next thing we're going to do, looking at this picture here, we're going to use that flag there. So I come over here, and I'm just going to grab one of these flags. There we go. And it already has the sticky on it. So I know this is faced this way, looking at my picture. And I'm just going to stick that right there. There we go. And then on this one, I'm going to stick this like this, and I'm looking to see, it looks like we've got some twine. So I'm just going to grab some twine here, just a good little amount. And you just cut it with your scissors. And then you're just going to start wrapping it around. I may have made the wrap too loose. So I'm just going to hold my fingers a little bit wider. And kind of, there we go. And stick this guy down. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, you want it to not be perfect. So we're going to stick those down. Again, not using anything else. At this point, I would use snail adhesive, but we're not going to use anything extra. So I'm going to stick these two down. We've got this. You know what? I apologize. I am going to use some tape, because I hope you guys have some sort of tape to hold this down. And we're just going to put that. That way you can move things around as you want them to be. So you can have them here, there, and everywhere. There we go. Okay. And the reason I say is because at some point you are going to need some tape. Because I'm looking at the way this goes, and there's no way, at least I don't think, that they have, yeah, I don't think they have dimensionals on top of dimensionals. They could, but I didn't think so. So we're going to go ahead and put these down, and I'm going to use my snail adhesive. And it's going to just line everything up perfectly for you. You're going to make sure that square is right in there. And now you can see that that is coming out in different spots. Now you're going to take this and put some Stampin' Dimensionals on it, because you do want to have a little bit of dimension. And if you do not have tape like this, maybe you have some glue or something as just a crafter. Now we're going to stick this guy right on top of that square and line that up nicely. And you're good to go. We made that little guy. So isn't that nice? Then as you grow your stash, you might have this green, an old olive ink color. So you could use that there. Or you might have a fresh fig color And you can use that there. Any colors you want, you could start using your own colors when you start getting more advanced and figure out that you do like stamping. So that is one of the 4 cards that we're going to make, and that is the, again, it's an all-inclusive kit. And what was the name of it one more time? It was called the Notes of Kindness Card Kit. Completely all-inclusive. So if you do decide to purchase the all-inclusive kit, and you do so before January 31st, please use this code. I would love it. And then also make sure that you order through me down at jeanpersani.stampinup.net. And then remember, if you purchase $50, you get something from the celebration for free. So, alrighty, I hope you guys like this. I know a lot of you guys were asking what to buy as a brand new beginner. So this is what I would do. And I'm also going to have an advanced, not really advanced, but a little bit more advanced class per se on here on YouTube, using the exact same stuff, but as an avid stamper. So I'll add some of my own items that I have here. All right, beauties, I hope you enjoy this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon.